Okay, so right here, I got this little mini fridge that I got from someone on the Facebook Marketplace here in my town, and they were giving it away because they couldn't get it to warm up. Nothing. I'm sorry, cool off. Nothing would cool. Everything was hot in here. They said they would plug it in, and just nothing would happen. So this guy is the brand is Higher. I'm gonna call it Higher because it's higher than the floor right now. Okay, that I waited so you guys can get your laughing out of the way for that sweet joke I just told. All right, so the main problem that you see with these guys is next to the compressor motor. So if you already have power to it, which I'm gonna turn on in a second here. Here, let's turn it around. So back here, you have your compressor motor. It's encased in this little guy here. All right. What happens is it pushes the because of the pressure and everything. This is really hot, but believe it or not, this cools off the inside of the fridge. On this side, you got a little. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it still. Let me get my little pointer. So right here is a switch. It's a relay switch for the motor. Right in a second, I'll plug it in, and you can. If it works, you should hear this start humming right away. If not, this will be the problem. And if you know anything about relays, it's a little magnetic switch inside of a box. So let's just say, I don't even have a piece of paper right now, but there's a little box right here, and there's a switch right here that goes left and right. So left, right is on, left is off. It goes back and forth like a magnet. It's on a magnet, right? When you turn it on here, it starts off like an open circuit, and it should bump over to a closed circuit. And you'll hear a clicking sound. And if it doesn't, it'll just click back. So I'm going to plug it in right now. We'll give it a listen. I'll grab the phone and bring it closer and see if we can't hear it. Buzz it humming up to start up. All right, it's plugged in. So right now, this little motor right here should start humming. I hear it trying to wind up. I'm going to be quiet now. See if you can't hear it. It's trying. Oh, there it went. So you had to hear that click. So that tick just tells me that yes, the relay is bad. So I'll unplug it now. It's unplugged. All right. So the relay is on. It's two little prongs going into this, and it's got one little wire right here plugged into it, a little white wire. Yeah, you can see that right. There's the little white wire. Okay. So, grab that, pull it off. Here, off the prongs. Let's see if I can wheel it off. There it goes. Okay, so pull that off. Grab the white wire here. Oh, you're just looking at all my gut. Here. Okay, so here you go. That's what the little white wire was plugged into, that little piece right there. And then the two prongs on the board go in here. All right, so to test this, we're going to go ahead and test it now. We'll bring it up here on top of the fridge so you don't have to stare at my belly the whole time. All right, so what you do is you get a multimeter and put it on continuity to check the ohms. All right, you get it started up here. Make sure you have sound. And put one prong in one side, one in the other. No beeping, right? As you can see, it says OL. That's nothing. All right. Lucky for us, I already ordered a new one. So there's the old one. Here's the new one. Okay, same setup, same everything. I think it was like $6 on eBay. Here we go. Test one. That's what you should hear. All right. This is a bad starter relay. All right, so we'll pop this a new one in and on. Get you guys set back up over here real quick and try not to get my belly in it this time. Alright, so same thing. Let me get you over here. Alright, so right there. Let's see if I can't find it. Put my screwdriver here so you guys can see. Move around a little bit, get you nice and dizzy. Okay, so right here, this one and this one are those two prongs I was talking about. Okay, they are what plug. Oh, did I grab the right one? Let's test it and find out. Okay, so one here. Doesn't matter what side is what because you're just checking for continuity. There you go. That's the one. Okay. All right. Anyway, get the little holes and just line them up here. Let me set you back up. Let's see, where am I gonna put you now? I'll just put you back up over here so you can see everything. Okay. So plug that guy back in here. All the way in. You should note, I'm not a professional at this. I just know how to fix things sometimes. Alright, so if you're coming on here to correct my verbiage or whatever, you're wasting your time. I already know I'm not that smart at it. Alright, so that guy back on. I could leave it off so we can test the sound and everything, but I have faith that we got the right part at the right time. So get on there. Okay, so let's plug it in and find out. Ooh, it's a much better sound. Now you can hear it winding up and actually running. Sweet. All right, cool. So, I don't know if you heard that, but I can. So, you're just going to have to trust me. All right. Move this guy back around. Oh, I opened my beer for nothing. Such an easy one. I forgot how fast it is. All right. If you can't hear this, that's a good sound. So, this right here is like the cooler for the whole thing, right? The freezer. So these little pockets right here are what all the cool air go through. These little lips, they're like bubbles that go through, and all the cool air and the coolness comes through these little gaps and fills it up and acts like a cooler. And if these are leaking, sometimes you get a little fluid on the bottom of your fridge. Sometimes you get a lot of ice buildup, and what happens is people will poke at it with a screwdriver to break the ice up, and they'll pop one of these little bubbles with their screwdriver, and they don't realize it. There, we're underneath it. And so if you see a little oil right here, that's a really good indication that you busted this, and it's no good anymore, pretty much. All right, but I hear it running, so I'll come back. Ooh, it's already getting nice and cold. Nice, okay. I'll come back in about 20 minutes and see what happens. Alright, yeah, so this thing is ice cold. Now, my finger stuck to it because it was wet from my beer can. Alright, it worked! So, next step is, honestly, I'm probably going to sell it. Thanks for watching.